I was mopping the floor when I casually wrote down a problem that had stumped countless mathematicians. The professor found out and promoted me to researcher on the spot, but when he was actually with me, he acted more like the student. With a small nudge from me, he would suddenly see everything clearly. The professor gently tapped the back of my head, but at night, when it got quiet, I secretly opened psychology books. The next day, a few words from me shattered the doctor's pride. I watched him walk away angry, and a strange satisfaction settled in me, though I kept pushing psychologists away again and again until the professor, at his wit's end, all in old school friend John. Our first meeting was full of tension. The moment I walked in, I started picking up on his details. I wanted to break down his psychological defenses. Sure enough, an oil painting leaked his pain. I coldly named the grief of his lost wife. The next second, he lunged at me and grabbed my throat. I saw the anger in his eyes that he couldn't hold back. After leaving the room, my chest felt heavy. The second time we met in a park. He admitted my words had hurt him the day before. Then he said something I couldn't argue with.
I look at you. I don't see an intelligent, confident man. I see a cocky, scared, shitless kid.
It turned out I had been resisting the world with genius and force. What I feared wasn't others, but myself. That night I went to see Old Shell on my own. He didn't say a word. He just waited for me to speak. We sat and looked at each other in silence all night. The next day, I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told him I'd met a girl. I liked her a lot, but I was afraid to get too close. Afraid of losing that perfect feeling. John told me to learn to accept my shortcomings first, then use these eyes to embrace another person's flaws. He spoke about his late wife. She would fart when she was nervous and often woke him up at night. I laughed until I nearly fell over. It was the most genuine laugh I'd had in a long time. John said those little flaws brought them closer together. When time was up, I left reluctantly. For the first time, I felt a light switch on inside me. I gathered the courage to find that girl. This time, I decided to take the initiative.
Give me another crack at it. Let me take you out again.
I can't.